Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Today we're going to start off with the Gypsy Oracle, then we're going to the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and finally with the Prism Oracle, just to get a little bit of advice, which is, it all is advice. So first with the Gypsy Oracle, we have Lord. This is somebody in power. This is somebody not necessarily with money, but power. It can be any kind of power. It could be somebody in your life that maybe you look up to in some way, or you have to respond to, but this could also very well be you. So we'll see about that. We have Lord first, then we have Melancholy. That's pretty self-explanatory. She's bummed out, she's sitting there, she's contemplating whatever it is that she's going through. It could be he, she, it's just a she in this card, okay? And then finally, we have Falseness with the cat. So there is an element here of falsehood. It can either be falseness about in regards to how you feel about yourself or what you're contemplating. Maybe you're misjudging it some way, but it can also be a person that's being false with you, or you're being false with them in some way. Now, I've explained to you before. I read very intuitively. There's no up, down, there's no left to right or right to left. It's how the story presents itself to me. So today it's kind of different. I don't know, I'm explaining it to you because you can't see the cards, but today is slightly different. Now, starting off with the Mystic Mondays, we have the Princess of Cups reversed. When the Princess of Cups is reversed, it's talking to us about insecurities. It's talking to us about how we handle our emotions, our decisions, our behaviors in an immature way. Let's say we got into a fight, we're very disagreeable, or anything that happens in our environment really affects us, and we become bitter, or we behave not in the best way. So judging by the fact that Melancholy is up here, I'm thinking somebody in power or somebody that you look up to. It can be in a relationship, a romantic relationship, but I'm not really seeing, well, it's cups. It can even be emotional, but it doesn't have to be specifically a romantic relationship. It could be with a father figure. Maybe you're having some kind of a disagreement with your father, and that petty, that immature side of you, that childish side of you comes out every time you speak with your father, or with, it doesn't have to be a father, it can be a mother as well, a person of authority in your life. Every time you get into an argument, that childish side of you comes out. So that could be something. And then that's under Lord though. So this person can be behaving that way towards you as well. Under Melancholy, we have Judgment, and it's reversed. Now, Judgment in this deck is super important, or at least the way that I interpret it is super important to me, because it shows two mirrors, one in the foreground and the other one in the back. Foreground, anyway, there's two mirrors, and they're supposed to allude to you looking at yourself to find, not to judge yourself, but to examine yourself and to find the most honest and best resolution to whatever it is that you're dealing with. It's like I've said this before, you are your own judge. You are the judge of your life. You decide who comes in and who comes out of your life. You decide how you behave, or how people behave around you. You have that power, you just don't. Lots of people don't know that yet. A good way to know that is to teach people how to treat you. But you need to learn to look at yourself first. And with Melancholy on top, it's super crazy. Look at this. because she's like contemplating the ground, but it's almost as if she's looking in the mirror. right? And Judgment is reversed. It's not upright, it's reversed. So it means that there's something that, I don't think that it's not that you're not seeing, is that you're misinterpreting. And you need to examine yourself. You need to check yourself to be able to decipher and move on from this particular lesson. It could go many ways. That's why I'm giving you lots of options. It could be the person that's being immature with you. It could be you that's being immature with them. It could be projecting. Maybe that's why the mirror is here. Maybe why the Judgment is here. You might be projecting your insecurities onto this person. And they're a person in power, so think about it twice. But not that you shouldn't test people in power, but there's a time and a place. You gotta be smart about these things. So, following the Princess of Cups, then reversed, then Judgment reversed, we have the Queen of Cups. So there is a development here. Either, I don't think that is a person coming into your life. I think it's a person, I think it's you. I think it's you understanding that you need to check yourself today to come into that Queen of Cups personality or behavior. The Queen of Cups, it doesn't mean she's all free willy-nilly. No, she's very much in check, but she's also very attuned to herself, to her feelings, to her thoughts. She's very just, she's very kind, she's very loving. Kindness is a big part of this whole thing, because maybe you're misinterpreting what this Lord, what this person in power is trying to accomplish. That's under falseness, and I don't think that it specifically talks to you being delusional, although it could be. I don't think that that's what it's saying. I think it's saying that you have to fake it till you make it, right? You're in a situation where you really need to step up and show that you are mature, that you are responsible, that you can deal with whatever it is that you're dealing with mature responses, not with this childish Princess of Cups reverse energy. And once you do that, you come into this Three of Wands energy. And the Three of Wands is very simple. It's you taking action towards something, towards a place, towards a person, towards a situation, towards your goals. And I say goals because, I mean, I would have stopped at 4 cards, but a 5th one came out, and it's a very important one. And although the surface of where I'm reading my cards is very slippery, it was very funny because I kept pulling out cards and this card kept flipping around on the surface, and I was just like, stop. And it stopped at Ace of Pentacles, upright. It went around, it went around, it went around, till it stopped at upright. So, in order for you to move on to this Ace of Pentacles, to this new beginning, to this new opportunity, you're gonna need to show this Lord that you've matured, okay? That you are ready to embark on new responsibilities, on new goals, that you have the maturity to handle these goals, to handle these responsibilities. I do think that is exactly what the message is saying. It's funny because it's Saturday, so if you work on a Saturday like me, this could apply to you. If not, then this could be something that's coming up next week. I don't think this is romantic. If it is romantic, I mean, it could be. I was reading it very work though. But I was gonna say you're right. They're right. It could be something romantic. So there might be somebody, oh my God, okay, so I'm gonna read this whole thing again, but very fast. If this is a romantic read, which apparently it very well can be, there is a person that you admire, that you like, right? That really draws your attention. He's a Lord type of person, he, she, whatever. they're in a position of power, or they're very well off. And while I feel like you might have had an opportunity with this person in the past and it didn't go very well because of your immature actions, or their immature actions, there is a possibility that there is a new opportunity here with this person. And I don't think it's a false opportunity. I think it's the opportunity to grow. Oh my God, I'm getting so many stories right now. Okay, if it's a romantic story, maybe this person was false with you and you're deciding, because they were behaving in this Princess of Cups energy, you're deciding to queen up and move away from this person to manifest a new opportunity somewhere else, because you feel like they've been false with you. And what is the point of being in a relationship with a person that is false? What? I mean, even though they have money, even though they have power, even though they're very hot, there's no point. So, oh my gosh, take the message that sounded most for you. There's 3. But that last one could very well be it. Wow. Let's see what the Prism Oracle tells us, and I think that maybe we'll decipher which one of the 3 was. I was taking it completely through the course of work, but no, it's a relationship. Huh. It's a relationship. Okay, I don't know the last one, but first off, we have magic. You have the ability to create magic. You have the ability to interact with magic. Magic is available to you. It takes a lot of people a really long time to realize that and to decipher that. And some people never do it at all. But magic is available. And maybe the feelings that you two have for each other are magical, because love is the next card. Love is magic. Magic is love. Oh yeah. And passion and responsibility and a whole bunch of other things, but there is an element of love in magic, at least my magic. And oh my God, this is a romantic reading. It could apply to either 3 scenarios, but for sure, maybe, yeah. And then at the end we have rest. That doesn't necessarily mean lay down and rest, although it can be. It's Saturday. But give this energy a rest. That is a mature sign, to know when to act and to know when to not, and give shit a rest. So maybe this relationship needs rest. Maybe you need to put it to sleep and you need to move on to a better opportunity. Anyway, I hope this brought some kind of clarity and it reached the people that it needed to reach. Please like and subscribe. Lots of love for today's Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.